our drone ship, waiting for there's the engine. Slow it down, lights are deployed.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker, take a look at me. Straight floating on a boat on the deep sea. What's a fine night wind whipping at my coat?
1 minute into flight. Standing by for the Falcon to go supersonic 1 minute 10 seconds after liftoff. And the Falcon 9 is supersonic. Falcon has now passed through the maximum dynamic pressure, max Q. The next major milestone, first stage engine shutdown, about 2 minutes and 38 seconds into flight.
T plus 2 minutes, altitude 32 kilometers, speed 1 kilometer per second, downrange distance 13.5 kilometers.
30 seconds from first stage engine cutoff.
Miko 1.
Miko.
Stage separation confirmed. Good luck, stage 1.
See the stages separating?
And we have MVAC ignition.
Standing by. The single Merlin vacuum engine igniting on the
3
second
minutes,
stage.
altitude 86 kilometers, speed 1.9 kilometers per second, downrange distance 63 kilometers.
Standing by in 15 seconds for the Dragon's protective nose cone to jettison.
T plus 7 minutes 30 seconds, altitude 205 kilometers, speed 4.4 kilometers per second, downrange distance 530 kilometers.
7 minutes 43 seconds into flight. Team of flight controllers at
Stage
the
1 is transonic.
SpaceX Mission Control Center in Hawthorne, California, following the flight. Just under a minute away from second stage engine cutoff.
T plus 9 minutes, altitude 208 kilometers, speed 6.5 kilometers per second, downrange distance 830 kilometers.
About 30 seconds away from second stage engine cutoff. Everything performing as planned on the second stage burn from the Falcon 9, delivering Dragon into space. And we have second stage engine cutoff right by the clock. Standing by for Dragon separation in 10 seconds.
Dragon deploy confirmed.
And a great view of the Dragon spacecraft departing the Falcon 9 second stage on its way to the International Space Station, with the solar array deploy upcoming in about 2 minutes. Live view from Mission Control Center in Houston, Texas, where flight controllers in the International Space Station Flight Control Room watching the progress of Dragon, flying on its own, beginning its rendezvous profile to the International Space Station with a grapple planned for Friday morning at 7 a.m. We're standing by for solar array deploy. And the solar arrays are being deployed. After a picture-perfect liftoff from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida, the Falcon 9 rocket delivers its precious cargo of Dragon into space, and the twin solar arrays unfurling as planned, helping to provide power to the Dragon spacecraft to power the Draco thrusters and maneuver the spacecraft to the International
New
Space
Hampshire
Station.
lost the signal.
This is a view from right on the tip of that robotic arm, Canadarm2, that's going to be used to grapple with Dragon. And you can see the spacecraft just in the top of your view coming in now. Expedition 43 Commander Terry Virts there at the robotics workstation, snapping a couple of photos of the uncrewed spacecraft. Visiting vehicle officer here in Houston confirming Dragon has crossed the 100-meter spot. The team out at Hawthorne and SpaceX Mission Control monitoring the vehicle as they have been since it launched successfully from Cape Canaveral back on Tuesday. And Canadarm2 closing in on the grapple fixture on the SpaceX Dragon vehicle under 5 meters away at this point. ESA astronaut Samantha Crisferetti at the controls. Under 4 meters. Under 2 meters. Crisferetti continuing to close in on capture with Dragon. Standing by. And we have capture, nominal capture confirmed, coming at 5:55 a.m. Central Time, 6:55 a.m. Eastern, while the station and Dragon fly over the northern Pacific Ocean.
Right on time, we're reporting, robotics officer reporting the trigger has been released, the snares have been opened. And the release has been confirmed right on time at 6:04 a.m. Central Time. And the Canadarm2 under control of Scott Kelly now carefully backing away from the spacecraft. This view looking right down the end of the latching end effector of that arm at the grapple pin located on the Dragon. The release of the Dragon occurring with the two spacecraft about 250 miles up, just off the southern coast of Australia, beginning a northeasterly track across the eastern side of the continent. first in the series of departure burns is armed aboard the Dragon. And you see the small thrusters pulsing there very quickly, signaling the first of the departure burns that will take Dragon safely away from the International Space Station.
Houston, Dragon depart is commanded. You're go to re-enable thrusters.